Hey guys, welcome to the Sim Racing Paddock. I'm William Marsh, and are you looking for a scare this Halloween? How about this? Formula One and Codemasters have agreed to extend their exclusive partnership for the next 6 seasons, guaranteeing we're going to be seeing a Codemasters F1 title through 2025. Are you scared yet? Let's take a look. Codemasters has been the exclusive developer for Formula One racing titles for roughly the past decade, starting off with Formula One 2009 for the Wii and the PSP. After that, we've been seeing a more widespread multi-platform approach, respectively releasing on the PlayStation, the Xbox, and the PC. So Codemasters has been somewhat in the mixed bag category. Some people enjoy it as a fleshed out Formula One driver's experience. Some people say it's kind of half-baked on the driving aspect. And the general consensus is it is a decent Formula One racing title. So with that being said, are we ready for 6 more of these titles coming up? And especially with the new generation, not only for the consoles, but also Formula One cars. How is that going to look for Codemasters? So the question is, are we going to see more of a leap in a couple years, or are we going to see more of a gradual step? And I'm going to guess we need to see a leap. We need to see a big advancement in the Formula One title games, or else we are going to get stale, and even more so than what we are right now. So I don't think we're going to see a massive improvement in next season's title, F1 2020. So my 2020 vision is that we're going to see a sort of respectable step forward. I'm not sure if we're going to see virtual reality support. I would love to see it. I'd love to be proven wrong on my thoughts on it, but I think Codemasters is going to be more conservative with their next season release. They're going to be dedicating some more of their assets and resources towards 2021, which is going to be likely a more significant jump with what we see. 2021 is going to be a significant step forward in Formula One racing titles for 2 reasons. First reason, we're going to be seeing the PlayStation 5 and the release of the Xbox Project Scarlet. This is going to be the new architecture for the systems. It's going to be more advanced, it's going to be more powerful, and I think we're going to see more racing titles taking full advantage of what this advanced hardware has, and I believe that will also trickle down to the PC side. So I believe multi-platform games like the Formula One series is going to become more powerful and take more advantage of powerful hardware, which I think is great all around. The question is, how is Formula One going to take advantage of all this hardware? I think that we're going to see more advanced AI, more advanced weather simulation, and possibly tire and aerodynamics as well. I would love to see more advancements in the aspects of tire degradation and flat spotting and things like that, where if you want to have a more hardcore racing experience, you could turn that on. If you want the more casual setup, you can turn it off. But I would love to have that option, and I believe with more powerful console hardware, that could be an option. Granted, it's going to be a couple years before we see what happens, but I think with Formula One 2021, we'll likely see a significant advance in what we're going to be getting from Codemasters. Now, I could be wrong, they could take a more conservative approach, but I believe with a more powerful hardware and likely a half step or so going to Formula One 2020 and their resources being dedicated more towards 2021, I believe we'll see a larger leap in terms of quality and just overall performance. The second reason I believe that Codemasters has to get Formula One 2021 down is we're going to be seeing new cars. Recently, we just saw the announcement of the new template design for the F1 2021 cars, and in my opinion, I think they look pretty good. I would love to hear your thoughts on the car in the comments below. But all things considered, the F1 2021 car is ushering in a new era for Formula One racing. We're going to be seeing this new era with the new cars that supposedly is going to promote better racing due to clean air simulation. It's going to be bringing in more cars, maybe even new manufacturers. we're going to be seeing this new refresh, this new generation for Formula One, and the question is, will that generate more interest? And with Formula One, Liberty Media Group really trying to promote more towards social media, more towards the community, they really would need to get a quality Formula One title to get behind, also for the esports element, also for the organized online racing. So they need to have a good Formula One racing title to promote, to bring in more of the casual crowd, more of the racing fans that like sim racing, like me, and bring it more towards into Formula One. And that could really bring awareness, bring growth to Formula One, and also sim racing as a whole. So this is something that they need to do, and they need to get it done right. If they flop on Formula 121, then Codemasters could get in a bit of hot water with Formula One. But it's something where my fear is that Codemasters as a whole has embraced the spirit of complacency. Overall, with Formula One, with Dirt, with Grid, we've been seeing this pattern of Codemasters embracing the good enough. And they're making these titles that are good enough. Other titles are really pushing boundaries, striving for greatness, but Codemasters is electing to just go for good. And granted, they are good. They are good titles. I do enjoy them. But the thing is that we're going into this new generation, and I don't think a half step will be tolerated as much by the community as it would have been, say, for F1 2020. So F1 2021, are we going to see a big leap? And that is going to determine what happens for the next 5 seasons after that. Because remember, this agreement is through 2025. So we're going to be seeing 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2025. So we're going to be seeing 6 more Codemasters titles. And I believe we might be able to accept a half step or so for F1 2020, because all of us are going to be looking forward to 2021 with the PlayStation 5, Xbox Scarlet, and then how that trickles down to the PC side of things. But Codemasters, you need to get a big step for 2021. You need to make advancements. You need to really embrace the next generation hardware, and I believe that will be significant in what you make. So those are my sort of first impressions, thoughts, reactions on this announcement that Formula One and Codemasters partnership is going to be going on for roughly 6 more years. I would love to hear your thoughts and comments. Do you think this is good news for Formula One? Do you think this is bad news? Or are you kind of mixed on it? Let us know in the comments. Also, if you like this video, please hit that like button and hit that subscribe if you haven't already so you can help keep us on track. For the Sim Racing Paddock, I'm William Marsh, and you have a great rest of your day.